For my final box, my fourth box, I'm actually going to split it in half one more time. I can label this one box 5. We're going to come back to box 4. We're going to start on box 5 for right now. And we're going to work with negative space. So negative space is the object or the space that is like in the background or surrounding the object of interest. So if I was talking about the negative space of the sphere, instead of shading in the sphere like this, we would have shaded everything around it, and then the sphere would have just stayed dark. That would have been like the object of our interest. And we are coloring in like the negative space, the extra space behind it. We're going to do a stool. It'll be relatively simple. We're going to start with just kind of a rectangle here towards the top. And then as we move, you can see I already did this. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So I erased it to do it again. But as I move, I'm going to make 4 legs. I'm just going to kind of come down in a diagonal for both of them, almost like I'm making a letter A. And then I am going to kind of create the actual leg. So here's where that leg would go, and then the top of the stool would be a horizontal line up here. And same thing on this side, a horizontal line with kind of the edge of that stool right there. So there's a leg and there's a leg. And then I'm going to create another leg here. So I come down. Kind of outline both of those, trying to keep those lines parallel to each other so they look about the same thickness all the way down. And so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. I'm going to close those up. And this would be like this is going to be my negative space back in here. Just going to add a little bit of shading just to help me see it, so I can kind of see those legs where they're black a little bit easier. I'm going to kind of try to keep the same thickness of this leg the whole way down. So I'm going to come over here on the side and make that line. And then make another horizontal line across. This will be like the middle bar where you kind of put your feet. And bring another line down to make this leg. Try to have these lines match up. And coming across horizontally. Okay, that's pretty good. You can kind of see the stool starting to take shape a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the shading around the back and the inside. This kind of makes my negative space object stand out a little bit. So I'm going to just sort of shade in these. I'm going to practice some of that value, that dark to light value, light to dark value inside these. And these are definitely smaller spaces, so you have to be a little bit more careful. But I'm just going to go through and shade all these spaces in carefully.